3 weeks after his arrest for suspicion of DUI, Tiger Woods says he is now getting help. For a closer look now, Howard Samuels joining us, a recovering heroin addict and the founder of the Hills Treatment Center. Howard, always good to go to you on, I think, on stories like this because you understand on such a personal level what someone may be battling. I want to point out here, too, we don't know which prescription medications Tiger is specifically referring to. We are not saying that he has an addiction at this point, but he has said he's seeking professional help here. What would that look like for someone who needed professional help with prescription medication?
Well, I got to say, let's really cut to the chase on this. I mean, you don't go to a rehabilitation treatment center for help in being able to manage your meds. What's really being said here is that he's been abusing his medication and he probably is having an addiction issue to these medications. That's what's really being said. And to me, it's very sad that they or his PR people aren't just being upfront with this issue, because this is a nationwide problem with so many people with prescription meds that Tiger Woods should get out front of the issue and be a leader as far as what's really happening here.
Is that something, though, but when someone is at the point in their life where they need to seek help, don't they need to get through that first before they can come out and maybe try to help others and be some sort of a role model for people?
Yes, I definitely agree with that, but I definitely think that celebrities, definitely have more of a responsibility to help lead. And, that's why Tiger Woods, who's already had this issue before because he's been in other DUIs, and he also had a sex addiction issue, there's addiction in his DNA that he's really in denial about and not really being upfront about.
So you bring up an interesting point about addiction being in someone's DNA. As you know, we recently got the coroner's report for Carrie Fisher. And in that report, we learned that multiple drugs were in her system when she went into cardiac arrest on that flight and later died. She was always very public about her struggles and substance abuse issues. Her daughter, Billie Lourd, releasing a statement where she said, "My mom battled drug addiction and mental illness her entire life. She ultimately died of it." Addiction in any form, whether it's drugs, alcohol, sex, is a daily struggle for people. Can you truly kick an addiction, or is it something that's with you forever that you have to fight on a daily or even weekly basis?
Well, put it this way. I mean, personally, I'm 32 years clean and sober, but I'm still in recovery. I mean, I go to meetings, I, talk about, issues that I have. When you're an addict, you have to take responsibility for that one day at a time. And for somebody like, Carrie, who was like really one of the leaders as far as being honest about her addiction, which I think was amazing for the public. Now, unfortunately, she relapsed. And this combination of drugs that was in her system, there is no question that was a great contributor to her death.
Howard Samuels, always appreciate your perspective. Thanks again for being with us.
You're welcome.